Hello everyone. This video brings us to number 11 question on the 2015 waec past question. Okay, May June. The first question here says we should make M the subject of formula of the relations H equal to mt over d plus m d into m plus p. So let's write that somewhere. So we have H equal to mt over d into m plus p, d into m plus p. Okay, so we are making m the subject of formula. Of course, the first thing that comes to mind here is to cross multiply. So when we do that, this is going to be hd into m plus p is equal to mt. That's the proper thing to do. Now the next thing is to expand the bracket. Hd times m gives us hdm plus hd times p gives us hdp equal to mt, right? And so since we are making m subject of formula, we have to bring it on one side of the equation. So I can choose to say hdp is equal to mt, then minus this becomes hdm. Okay, so this is now hdp is equal to m is common, so I can factorize m, and I'm going to be left with just t minus hd, right? And this is it. To make m subject of formula, I'm going to divide both sides by t minus hd. So I divide here by t minus hd. Okay, so always notice that anytime you have m on two sides in an equation, always notice that it must always lead to factorization, just like we did here. We factorize m to get t minus hd. And so now we are dividing both sides by t minus hd. That means m would be hdp over t minus hd. That's the answer to that question. Right? Quite easy. So that leads us to the second one. The second one says in the diagram, wy and wz are straight lines. So this is wy, wz, straight lines. O is the center of the circle. So this is O being the center of the circle. And circle wxm, that's the circle. Angle xwm is 48 degrees, xwm, which is this, 48 degrees. Calculate the value of angle wyz, angle wyz, that means at y here. So this is where we want to calculate. Okay, I want to say that this is quite easy, but you have to be careful. Whenever you see a circle geometry question, look out for the properties. Now, first of all, this is the center of the circle, and the line, any line passing through the center of the circle is definitely the diameter, right? So I can say that Wm is equal to diameter. And there is a rule about angle that's subtended by a diameter. Since this line passes through the center of the circle, from here I can draw a straight line touching x. The reason I do that, I'm doing this, is because we know that the angle subtended by a diameter is always 90 degrees. So this is 90 degrees, right? So I can say that angle wxm, let me put the angle this way, is equal to 90 degrees. I can give my reason: angle subtended by semicircle. Or you can just say angle on a semicircle, or angle subtended by a diameter, that's fine. So now that we've gotten this, it will become easy to find this angle here, because this is a right angle triangle, this is right angle, and since this is 90 degrees, it's easy to find here. I can say that angle WMX is going to be 90 minus 48. You can put the reason right angled. Okay, it's right angle, sum of angles, you can say angles on a right angle, because this is a right angle. If this is 90, it means that the sum of the other two angles is also 90. Don't forget that the sum of angles in a triangle is 180. So if this is 90, the remaining will be 90. That's why I'm subtracting from 90. And this is going to give me 42. So this is 42 degrees. This angle is 42 degrees. Now it's getting interesting, because if this angle is 42 degrees, then it means that this other side here, you can say x, y, mz is what we call a cyclic quadrilateral. Quadrilateral. Yeah, the circle is also x, m, m, z, y, because they are all, or x, y, z, m, because it's a circle. They are all points on the circle. But I want you to notice something, that this is also a quadrilateral. These four lines here. A quadrilateral means any four-sided shape that touches different point, that touches the circumference of the circle. And there is a rule that since my angle WMX is equal to 42 degrees, this angle is also equal to this angle here, which is XYM, which is what we are looking for. It says we are looking for calculate the value of WYZ. Where is W? WYZ. Okay. So angle WYZ. Yeah, is equal. This angle here is equal. And the simple reason is what we call external angle of a cyclic quadrilateral. Yeah, the external angle of a cyclic quadrilateral are equal. Now, if you have, let's say this, and you have four-sided shape, 1, 2, 3, 4, and one of them gives an external angle, okay? You see? So, this external angle formed now is always equal to the opposite internal angle. That's a rule. The external angle of a cyclic quadrilateral is equal to the opposite internal angle. Now, I like to also say this. Somebody else may choose to do this. Since this is angle on a straight line, you can subtract from 180 to get this angle. Then you also subtract from 180 to get this angle. Since opposite angles of a quadrilateral is cyclic quadrilateral is 180. You know, but I like working with the rule that will make me get to my answer easier. So that's the answer to that one. Now the next question says an operation star is defined on the set x equal to 1, 3, 5, 7, 6 by m star n. This is a binary operation, is m plus n plus 2 mod 7. Okay. Where m and n are elements of x. They are all elements of x. Draw a table for this operation. Interesting. Now, since it has to do with mode, I have to be careful. And at this point here, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I think this is enough. So here, this is 1, 3, 5, 6. And I'm going to do the same here. Yeah, this is also 1, 3, 5, 6. Yeah. So to mode 7. So here is 1, 1 and 1. So m is 1 and n is 1. Okay. So 1 plus 1 plus 2 is 4. Is still 4. Okay, not up to mode 7. 1 plus 3 is, sorry, yeah. So 1 and 3. The next one, this is m. Don't forget. The whole of this now represents m. And the whole of this now represents n. Let me make here m and make m and n, right? So 3 star 1 will be 3 plus 1, which is 4. 4 plus 2 is 6. Not up to this, so I can write 6. And the other one is 5 star 1 will be 5 plus 1, which is 6. Plus 2 is 7. 7 mode 7 is 0. So this is going to be 0. You know, 7 mode 7. Mode means a cycle of, okay, so 7 mode 7. When I say 7 mode 7, the same thing as 7, 7 minus 7, which is 0. You keep subtracting that cycle of 7. Okay, the other one, this is 6 and 1. If I put it here, it's going to be 6 plus 1, 7, 7 plus 2, 8. I can't write 8 because it's mode 7. Mode 7 means it is modulated at 7. So I can't write 8. So 8 minus 7 is 1. So this is going to be 1. You see? Once it's bigger, you keep subtracting until you get the answer. So here is 1 star 3. 1 plus 3 plus 2 is 6. So this is still 6. This is 3 star 3. This is 3 plus 3. 6 plus 2, 8. So I will subtract 1. I will subtract 7. Mode 7. 8 mode 7 is the same thing as saying 8 minus 7, which is 1. Okay? Then this is 5 star 3. That is 5 plus 3, 8. 8 plus 2, 10. I can't write 10 here. I have to subtract 7 from 10. That makes here 3. Then here is 6 star 3. 6 plus 3, 9, 9 plus 2, 11. I can write 11. 11 mod 7 is 11 minus 7, which is 4. So this is 4. So 1 star 5 is 1 plus 5, 6, 6 plus 2, 8. I'm going to write 1, just subtract 7. 3 star 5, 3 plus 5 is 8, right? 8 plus 2, 10. Subtract 7, that's 3. Then the other one is 5 star 5. 5 plus 5 is 10. 10 plus 2 is 12. Okay, 12 minus 7 is 5. Okay. Then 6 star 5. 6 plus 5, 11. 11 plus 2, 13. 13 minus 7 is 6. Still 6, right? Then for this, 1, 6 is 1 plus 6, 7. 7 plus 2, 9. I can write 9. So subtract 7 plus 9. That will give me 2. Then for this 3, 6, 3 plus 6 is 9, 9 plus 2, 11. 11 minus 7 is 4. Then 5, 6 here. 5, 6, 5 star 6, 5 plus 6 is 11. 11 plus 2, 13. So 13 minus 7 is 6. Then here we have, this is 6 star 6, star 6 plus 6 is 12. 12 plus 2 is 14. I can write 14. Now, but notice something, 14 mod 7 means 14 minus 7, which is 7. I can still write 7, so I subtract 7 again. You keep doing that in cycles, so this is 0. So it means that this is 0, right? Yeah. Some other person may say 14 divided by 7 is 2, remainder 0. So you write the remainders here. This add for the remainders, okay? But quite tricky when you are dealing with negative values. So this is my truth table, my table for the operation. I've done this. Now the next question says, use the table to find the truth set of I, 3 star n equal to 3. So let's see, 3 star n equal to 3. So let's see, 3, which one gives us 3? That's 5. So that means n must be equal to 5. The answer, n is equal to 5, because it is 3 star 5 that is giving us 3 here. Can you see that? So n is 5 is the answer. The other one says n star n is equal to 3. N star n equal to 3. That means which two equal value gives us 3? Let's see. This 3, this is 3 and 5, no. This is 5 and 3, no. I'm not seeing anyone. N star n equal to 3. They must be equal. These are the only two 3's here, and it's 3, 5, and so this is there is no solution here. And this does not fall into our table, our truth table. And of course there is nothing to do about this. Okay. Okay, so that will be it for this one. So thank you very much. See you in my next video.